$25 billion federal mortgage deal is bringing money to Wisconsin. The Night Team's Jessica Arp tells us what the state share of that settlement is and how those in crisis believe it may help them.
We're living in constant limbo. We don't know what they're going to do. We don't know when they're going to do it.
Cheryl Eveland has been living a nightmare.
We had a crisis in 2009 during the first 6 months of the year, which put us behind a month, then 2 months. And during that time, we were told I was applying for this loan modification.
Working with Kate Sullivan at the Dane County Housing Authority, Evelyn tried to catch up and get even with the bank. But after 7 tries at a loan modification, her credit is ruined, her home still in question.
We have applied and applied and applied and applied, and still nothing is done.
So she's interested in whether a nationwide settlement with 5 major banks can help.
Because of our involvement, the national government followed our lead, and that cooperation has led to what I think is a substantial and incredibly consequential resolution of at least a portion of what we refer to as the foreclosure crisis.
Making the announcement alongside the governor, J.B. Van Hollen says the state will get $140 million to help with refinancing, get money to those whose homes were foreclosed on in error, and even give state finances a boost, all with a hammer on the banks to make sure they comply.
So now the people really have a court order behind them that is saying not only will these banks be responsive and transparent, but they're going to be required to be proactive and reach out to you.
Sullivan says she's hopeful these are new measures and not the same she's been using to help homeowners.
It's really important that something is different than the experiences people have had up to now. The process has taken emotional, physical, and of course financial toll on families.
And Evelyn, 2.5 years into her battle, says,
Yes, I have to see it to believe it.
In Madison, Jessica Arp, WISC News 3.
Now, of Wisconsin's share, $60 million will come for loan modifications, $17 million for those who had their homes foreclosed on, and $31 million will go to the state. The Attorney General's office says banks are required to contact those who are eligible for the help. But if you're wondering if you do qualify, you can contact their Consumer Protection Hotline, 800-998-0700.